My name is Professor Daniel Richardson and I'm an experimental psychologist at UCL. So there is evidence that technology has changed how we relate to information and how we store it. If you just think of the number of phone numbers you know. I can still know my parents' phone number and the phone number of my best friend from school, but I don't even know my children's phone number right now because it's all on my phone. And that shift that we don't need to encode information, so we leave information in the world on a device or on a computer, and we spend less effort trying to remember it inside our skull. The problem with changing how we think to rely on technology is what happens when the phone battery dies and we don't have that technology. And I can already see it between my wife and I because I learned to drive quite late in life and I've always had a sat-nav, whereas my wife learned about 10 years earlier and she just has such a better spatial memory. As a result, my wife can point to the train station no matter where we are in London and I have absolutely no clue. I don't think technology is damaging our thinking so long as your phone is charged and you still have it, right? If that technology goes away, then suddenly you don't know as much information. There is evidence that our memories are getting worse because of the ease of technology. One of the key ways is my students have to learn all this information for an exam. And what studies have found recently is that their learning is going down because when I lecture, I look out and there's 100 Apple logos staring at me. And they've all got their computers. If you take away those laptops and they have to handwrite their notes, they remember more of the information because it's more effort to write something out by hand. So that ease and that convenience of technology is meaning we remember stuff less. So there are some remarkable feats of memory in the animal kingdom. So squirrels have an incredible memory for the location of each of those nuts. It looks like they're being very casual, just scattering them around, but they're remembering each of those locations and then returning them later in another season when the leaves have changed and there's snow on the ground. So it's an incredible spatial memory that they've developed. So the evidence is technology is changing a bit how we store and process information, but please do remember World Animal Day and the working animals and think about them. And if you're going to forget, set your phone to remind you.